Oh, here we go again. So, further to last night's episode, or yesterday's episode, or the last episode, depending on when this gets done, I was going to put in a tram station here. But I've decided against that. I had some tram stations which I liked, but they didn't. When I had a test session just now, actually, they didn't really work. Unfortunately, the piece I was using seemed to want to have more space than it did, and to use the elevated, which I really and just to avoid any confusion, really want to use pedmal tiles. I want to use as much space for moving people around as possible. So I'm going to go with two normal subway stations outside here and off camera, because obviously, as we've seen, underground mode is horrendous. Off camera we might have a subway system now. I'm going to get rid of that as well. I might get rid of this. And we'll see. I think the first thing to do is put the signature, or my signature, Big Map 325B plazas. I usually put them in a circular fashion, and I do tend to do things like put transport through them, so maybe an avenue or tram. So I'm going to put two down at least. I don't have any room for more. I normally do a sort of square combination using four of them. So, Mediterranean theme. But that might very well not happen now because of what I did here. So you put one here like that, one here like that. Make a circle. But that would not be possible, so I have to think of another way to do this. And that subway here is going to be troublesome as well. And then you've got to question, is it worth having the tram here just to go here for no reason whatsoever? So this could very well not be a thing. This could very well not be a thing. But we'll see how it goes. This particular area is very important to get right. We could potentially keep the tram going and then do something. Do a heavily pedestrianised area. Oh, this is boring, isn't it? Just waiting for the screen to go at the moment. Now I've got a blue squirrely circle. Just have to be patient. We will just have to be patient. So, those things that were frustrating me yesterday, I haven't really done much on. There we go. Oh, I'm going to end up losing that as well, aren't I? I hope I do stick with this now. Causing a lot of damage. Bring the railway tracks down and put the station here, but that would be really silly. Okay, the important thing is that I didn't lose this. I didn't fancy doing that again. So that's fine. And we will dezone these. Okay, so first off, go to the park menu again. Just gonna make this work now. I want to put a signature Florence Church in. It gives us more room. Not much point having that here though, is there? Especially if it doesn't fit. It's a shame about that. I could very easily lose this. God, we have got a lot of destruction going on today, haven't we? I think I should probably fix this stuff. But how much of this am I then going to destroy again? There we go. I think we will still put a roundabout in here. We'll fix this up and then work around it. So this will be a curve like that. Right. Ooh, was that the one? I think it was, but oh no. Oh no. That wasn't so bad. I was expecting worse. Let's do this roundabout. And put the pieces in. For some reason I thought that wasn't going to happen. Okay. Situation saved. Right, now let's look at what options we have for our big plaza now. I keep going back to this one because it is my favourite one, and this is going to be my big city. So I could very well do this and then get rid of it, because or simply pretend, because it would just look silly not being here, not mean, and we would lose that lovely canal. That canal is essentially useless, but we would lose it. But this would look better. So maybe we will lose the canal. At the moment, we're not losing anything because we've not saved anything. So let's level up. We'll see what we can do. It's a case of having what's important. Ah, not good. That would be the pedestrian mortars doing what pedestrian mortars do best. So let's start here. So let's say we dezoned this, obviously. I think this might actually end up looking better, but I like the canal there. But I'll tell you something, if I'd have knocked down the SimCity4, that would have been a deal breaker. These, and so are these are staying. And then we'll make it look good with final decoration. This gives us more room if this is going to be, I say signature, but you know what I mean, if this is the main event. You know, it's certainly up there with the SimCity4. I think you can get some stairs as well. Oh, I don't think I have them. I've seen them in some very old YouTube videos, so I know they're there. Maybe a different type of... So these I do want to open up. Alright, so let's open this up slightly, because I do want to put something in the middle. And you'll be surprised to know that it will probably be a pedestrian mall tramway. I'm going to end up deleting some stuff. So we say that inside of the circle is there. Now, is that too much? I think that's... So that's what I'm looking for. Now the question is how to make it work. I think this is too much. This is too big, especially with nothing there to get on there. So we'll have to get rid of them again. And we can do the pedestrian through the middle. I'm thinking now 2 tiles. Oh, I was waiting for something to appear that didn't. So at the moment we're 50-50 whether this is going to be a thing or not. Do I want to move it over here? That solves the space problem. Although it looks a bit odd. Sorry. I'm not normally such a perfectionist. Well, I am, but I'm not normally this much of a perfectionist when it comes to this aspect of gaming. Is that going to work? Okay, that's... Is that terrible or is that not terrible? I've absolutely no idea. I mean, that... A bit of a hefty glitch there. Luckily you can't see it in that angle. It looks like it's suspended in midair. The idea being you could get around. If the Sansira is a bit further off, we would have got away with that. I mean, I could move everything again just to get that one tile. Well, this isn't as interesting as I thought it would be. I bet you I... It's just about experimenting and getting things the way you want them. That's probably better. If I could get a... So ped mold that up. So that'd be the primary way of getting around now. Ped all that up. Okay. Let's ped mold this. And we will zone now. I'm going to zone a lot rather than plop, because we don't have the education infrastructure and we don't have the demand and we don't have many things at this precise moment in time. So I will just zone there, and then eventually we'll plop something. Or rather when... Yeah, that's alright. I suppose we could do that. And... now! I might have a problem with the church. Duomo of Florence is quite big, and I did want to leave some room for some skyscrapers. But let's see what we can do. When you're ready. I thought I saw it, but it wasn't. There she is. Yeah, I normally would have more room. It would face... Bear with me at the moment. Maybe we can have a religious square somewhere. It's probably quite prime real estate, to be honest with you, by the lake there. And that would be the place that I want it. It kind of defeats the object of having the walkway through here, if it's all for show. We had a really nice church that is smaller, perhaps. I downloaded some recently that we've used. It's a bit meh, in all honesty. A lot of the time I do this earlier on in the process, so I haven't given myself anywhere near enough space. I think I'm going the wrong way as well, so let's go the other way. God, this has got to be the most boring episode ever, hasn't it? Unless instead of a church, again, kind of defeats the object, but you've got the old and the new. Save that. Stick to task. Let's turn the heater off, it's getting too hot in here. And this is one of those things that you have to get right. I think I've already used this here. Lovely church. I can't understand why we got it and we don't have the Duomo of Milan. It kind of looks good that it faces the station, a bit like in Verona. Walk out the station and there is a nice looking church looking at you. Although I have used that one already. I'm going to see what else we have. I think at this point we need a slightly bigger one than that because it does need to look magnificent. It's a bit off centre. That's fine. There might have been something happened and put a little tower in. Tower from Bologna. Oh. Oh yes. Absolutely. Right, let's put some grass in around here now. I'm thinking, I do apologise, but I'm really tempted to, yeah, screw it. For the space constraint, it wasn't quite right. Much rather a big park or obviously the church we used with a park. Or even just a network of reflection pools or something, with something a bit smaller in the middle. Okay, so okay, that's a winner, and we'll ped them all around this. Okay, I think this might actually be saved. And then we can build some skyscrapers in around. I don't necessarily think we'll go for a park just yet. In fact, what we can do is that point lose the pedestrian malls and just do some zoning. Alright, I think we might be on to something. Now we put the church in. Alright, okay. So, well, that's a different one completely now. Yeah, that doesn't quite fit. Okay, normally I wouldn't do something so small there. Oh, look at the money. Ah, a palace. Nice. And a palace from Venice, no less. Yes, at this point we don't care so much about the money. Probably go for something a little more understated now. We will put the little bell tower in. Which was there, wasn't it? That might obviously be too much for that. That venture. Yes, let's leave that. So what we'll do at this point is we will put some reflection pools in. As you know, I do love these reflection pools. I'll try and make it symmetrical. And then pop in some Pedmore. Well, this is an original. I've never done anything like this before. And it is highly functional. I'm in the central business district. It's spread out really, so does that work? Kind of does. Yeah, okay. I think maybe a park area here actually. There's a slight problem with the gradient here, I think. Now, do we want the park? Let's have a look at that. That looks quite nice. It's not normally my style, but that's a good thing. If we can find something similar to put in front of the palace. I think that works. Let's pebble all this up. It's okay if it doesn't get used. Knew that was going to happen. Yeah, that's okay. Right, I'm actually happy with that. I think we do need some grass around here. Around the church. For decoration's sake. The thing I like about it is that it's functional and it shouldn't get overloaded because we haven't put lots there that's going to be needing anything. So I don't think we need a subway or anything. And I will look at the pedestrian yeah, let it be grass. Then it looks like you can go up and down. probably didn't want to do that. It's almost anything I try and do at the moment now. I'll keep that as a cliff face, it's a kind of natural barrier. Actually it probably isn't, is it? Yeah, nice grass. Okay, right, this is looking good. I think I'll stop here though. That's where the rocks come. Put a bus stop in there or something. Let's put a bus stop in there. Some bike sheds. Bike sheds! There we go. Right, while we're here, let's do this part. So at least we could say I've done something today. Okay. It's an odd shape, we'll do something with that soon. I was just about to scream then. Whoa, 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 whoa. I misclicked. Okay. While we're at it. Wow. Well, that's not good for zoning, is it? I can pedmal this up for now. And then when it comes to plopping, probably needs a station here. I don't know why I didn't do that. Again, it's pretty pointless. let's do that. Oh yeah, some parking. Oh no, I've gone past the station. It's kind of staggered. It's intentional. Not a, oh yeah, that was clever. Sorry about that. Not at all accidental, completely intentional in every way. Yeah. Alright. Let's do some zoning here. Again, this might not last very long because at some point we're going to start getting rewards like the town hall, that sort of thing. Wow, I'm leaving that as rock. I'm just looking at what I can do. We'll see how this goes. Oh, medium or high? Yeah. Oh, for God's sake. I'm sure it'll sort itself out when it builds. I'm surprised just how much I'm getting done now. Stop it right there. That requires a little bit more planning because of this station and probably some more ped mauling. I think that's not bad for the day considering. I think that's not bad. I think we'll call that done. I did not expect that to be a thing. 51 minutes, and that was possibly not a thing for a good 45 minutes of that 50 minutes. So that was a productive evening. And I'll finish this off next time. Thanks for staying with me, and ciao for now.